Hello, welcome. Today I am pre-recording this. As we speak, I am traveling from Munster to Hamburg. So, might as well record this beforehand so that you have it, so you can learn something. I can give you something. Hopefully you're gonna write in the comments down below so I can learn something as well. So, welcome. Today I want to talk about procrastination. Man, oh man. Hi, I'm Reynaldo Gunawan. I'm an engineer and I'm a licensed neuroencoding specialist focusing on burnout. And I'm doing this every single week because I want us to learn and grow together as we go along this wonderful journey, voyage we call life. And the fact that I do this is because first, I want to contribute. I want to share what I know so that you don't have to do the mistakes that I did, so you can learn something from me and then use it for you, right? And I also want to know you better. That's why I do this. And again, use the chat. There's no chat, but use the comment so that we can discuss and how we can make our life, your life, even better, how we can approach life even better. And you're gonna find this out soon enough because today we're talking about procrastination, and this hits, especially to me, it hits really what I'm about to talk about is gonna hit deep into. I'm also a human, so I procrastinate, but I also am in the verge of changing, using that procrastination, approach it differently so that I can learn something, right? So let's get on to it. I want to talk about procrastination honestly because it has been a part of my own life, right? And especially these past few weeks, especially in my engineering work. My boss is currently on holiday. And it is a very well-deserved holiday because he carries such an incredible amount of responsibility in the company. And I can say this with pride, he is one of the most competent people in the company. While he's away, our department has to fill those gaps, right? More responsibilities appear, more questions need to be answered, more tasks begin to pile up. And maybe you know this feeling too. You're not doing nothing. You know the work matters, but because you cannot see the end of it, it becomes difficult to focus on the next thing in front of you. When we see a task only as more works, our mind naturally starts resisting it. The task feels heavy, it feels inconvenient, and it feels like something being taken from us. Our time, our energy, our freedom. And when many of those tasks arrive together, the resistance becomes even stronger. We look at the whole pile instead of one task. We think about everything that is still unfinished, and because we cannot clearly see the end, we start postponing the beginning. That is how procrastination can grow. Not always because we are lazy, because sometimes it grows because we have lost sight of the meaning behind what we are doing. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes we complain that we are not growing while resisting the very existence and experiences that could help us grow. We ask for greater responsibilities, stronger skills, better opportunities, a bigger future, but when the opportunity arrives, disguised as pressure, uncertainty, and maybe additional work, we say, why do I have to deal with this? This is just another task. I don't want to do this right now. We want growth, but not always the situation that produces it. And I say that so strongly because I caught myself doing exactly that. I looked at these responsibilities only as work. I did not immediately ask what they could teach me. I did not see the opportunity to become more independent, to solve unfamiliar problems, or to understand responsibilities that my boss normally carries. I only saw the pile. And when I only saw the pile, I procrastinated. Because why would my mind feel motivated to carry something that appeared to have no meaning beyond simply getting it done, right? So I had to change the question. Instead of asking, why do I have to do all of this? I began asking, what can I learn from this? What can this responsibility teach me? What skill is this challenge asking me to develop? How could solving this problem prepare me for the future I say I want? That does not magically make every task enjoyable, but it does something more useful. It gives the task a purpose. Because when you see that an experience is building you, you approach it differently. The task is no longer only something you must survive. It becomes training, it becomes preparation, it becomes an opportunity to become more capable than you were before. My personal belief is that while I am still here in this role where I am, in this season of my life, there is something available for me to learn. And if I refuse to take that seriously, I may be throwing away an opportunity for growth simply because it arrived in a form I did not enjoy. So here's what I want you to do today. Think of one task that you have been postponing. Maybe it feels repetitive, difficult. Maybe it feels like nothing more than additional work. And so take out your phone and piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write this down. What can I learn from this? Then write one skill this task could help you build. Patience, confidence, communication, leadership, focus, problem solving, responsibility. Choose one, only one. And then take the smallest useful step toward completing that task, because every challenge will not arrive looking like an opportunity. Sometimes it will arrive looking like more work. But when you connect that work to the person you want to become, you stop approaching it as only a burden. And that is growth. And that how we can fight procrastination, do things with purpose, grow ourselves to become the person who we say we wish to become. I appreciate you for watching until this far. I hope this helps you as it helps me, because I also right now I am in the transition of that mindset change, in a way, that approach change, so that I can also enjoy my work more. I can take every opportunity that is thrown at me as an opportunity that grows me instead of running away from it. So again, I'm Aldo. Thank you for watching all this far. I appreciate you so much. Write down in the comments below, subscribe, like this video. I will see you again next week, hopefully live. I'll see you again definitely next week. All right, Aldo here. Peace out.